So Guilty Gear Strive got its Season 2 update, our winter balance patch. We got crossplay now, so that's good, I like crossplay. There's a couple system mechanic changes, R code now loads faster, thank god. There's only one thing that I'm really concerned with though, and that is them. Testament. I am more concerned about what they did here than anything else in this entire balance patch. This is what I need. So first things first, Grave Reaper can now be used back-to-back, greatly improving Testament's control over neutral. Crouching HS now draws the opponent in, opening up new uses in combos and block strings. That's pretty interesting. I can't wait to see what they mean by that. Alright, let's do it. So first things first, let's check out the fireball changes. So right here, just by like the few little fireballs that I'm throwing here, you can already tell there's a big difference. You're especially able to tell by doing this. So we're going to charge our fireball like that, so that one will increase the active frame. So if you guys don't know, in fighting games, if a fireball is out on screen, typically you're not allowed to throw another one until it disappears, which would apply, but it doesn't here. So basically, it'll just cancel the active frames and just start a brand new fireball instead of, well, forcing us to wait for the next fireball. Normally, what would happen here is that if we charge our fireball like this from full screen, our opponent will go in, they'll do a jump in, and they'll hit us for full combo. But now, we can react to that by charging our fireball and then just shooting an upward fireball. So, yeah, that's pretty much the big change. Oh, what? What was... That's what they mean by dragging in, huh? Oh. Alright. Okay, let's try this. So this here is like a general block string. Normally we'll do something like this. You know, that's like pretty average for Testament. Or if you're feeling a little bit spicy, you do that, right? So the upward fireball, I believe, is +2 on block. Whereas the normal fireball, I think, is -2, -4, something like that, I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to look up the dust loop for that later, but, so, yeah, this here, into the plus frames, wasn't really all that possible. It was still kind of possible, before. But I guess now it's just much easier. So because of the plus frames, you're able to just do this and hit them with that. And if they do end up getting hit, let me just... Alright, so if we do something like this here, and they want to push a button or something, right? We can do like that, and we get a nice little stain state combo off of just this, for them hitting a button when you're plus here, which, in my experience, playing Testament happens quite a bit. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. I like that. Plus, we get this little block string here, which is pretty nice. Though, one thing to mention about Testament's crouching heavy slash, the crouching heavy, thing about 2H for Testament is that, let's set our boy here to 6P real quick. Y'all will see the issue as soon as it happens. Like, y'all will notice the issue pretty much instantly. That's the issue there. So, yeah, you can still get 6P'd. But again, my experience with Testament is that no one really 6P's this. Or at least it's very rare. So, yeah, this button's nice. This button's nice. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with 2H. 2H is gonna be quite a bit of fun. All right, so I got you guys some footage for both the fireball change and the crouching heavy change. I stopped recording to kind of get this gameplay, so sorry it's not completely live, but yeah, you guys will get a good example of what you can do with these changes now. So I'm going to take some hits here, but right here we get the fireball, and we now get a combo. We get the setup for the stain state. So generally, that's kind of the idea for this change, is that Milia jumps over the fireball, gets hit by another fireball, and gets hit with a small combo afterwards. And you can set up for a Stain Stay as well afterwards, so yeah, this change is pretty damn cool. It definitely helps Testament in the long run, whereas Testament had a bit of an issue with throwing out fireballs and just getting punished for it. So now Testament can predict the jump in and cancel the fireball into an upward fireball, which will then give them a combo. So yeah, that's a pretty nice change. Alright, so onward to the next change. This one here is the 2H change. And yeah, I actually ended up closing the round out with this one, but yeah, the change is overall really cool, and it works exactly how I thought it would, how I described it in the training mode earlier. So we're gonna be doing our super real quick. Don't worry about this, okay? It's just for the schmicks. And then we do it here, and there it is. They could have bursted, but they didn't, and they died for it. So, yeah, that's it for the Testament changes. Honestly, I'm gonna have a blast labbing out all of Testament's new options. The fireball thing is honestly the most unnecessary change ever. It was a very small issue that Testament had that Arxis was just like, alright, let's make them a full-on zoner now. Honestly, that's pretty cool. It's going to help a lot with a bunch of different matchups. Doesn't really help that much with the Soul matchup, as I've noticed, but it's going to make the Zato matchup even worse for Zato, which, if you guys don't know, my training partner, Munster, is a Zato player, so I'm going to have fun tormenting him with all of these fireballs here and Arbiter signs and all that stuff, but yeah, guys, that is it for this video. Peace out. It's been Casual.